A shameless plug. Here's a little video game I'm working on now. I think it's kind of cute, silly game, but I need a way to back up the files while I'm programming the game. I need an LFS server, a Git+LFS server, and I came across this post. Maybe you did too. How to set it up at home, which is what I wanted to do, and they tell you there's a few ways to do it. I did it in two ways. Now, if you just want to go and do it right now, you need a Git+LFS server. Just go ahead and install GitLab, GitLab CE. This thing here, to enable LFS with GitLab CE, it's just like a config file. You just change a false to true or something like that. You just read through the documentation. I did that and it works great. GitLab just takes a lot of memory, and I wanted to try something else. I have a new BSD server that you can see here on the left. Dragonfly BSD I installed here, and I've just been meaning to play with it for a while. So I'm just going to kill like two birds with one stone and try and set up this Dragonfly BSD server as my Git and Git+LFS server. So Git's already installed on here, like out of the box. And if you have Linux or whatever you're running, Git's installed on a lot of stuff, so you won't need to install that. What you're going to need to install is the LFS test server. Well, you're not supposed to install this. What you need is an LFS server, some LFS server software. I don't know exactly what that means. I guess it implements some API or something. Whatever, I don't know. But you need to install an LFS server. And this was the easiest one for me to install. There's a list you could find on the internet of them. They say this one's not for production, but whatever. I just needed to get this thing done, working, test it out, and so far I've been using it one day, and it seems to be working. It's backing everything up right. It's doing version control right for me. So here's my. So I'll show you what it looks like in case you want to see what my setup looks like. And if you want, you can criticize it and tell me how to improve it, or you can maybe get some information from my setup to help you. So here on my BSD server, I have directory called git repos, and I'm going to make a directory called YouTube demo.git. And let me go in there and then git init -- bear. And that's it. Done. Okay, we have a git repo. But let me show you one more thing about this server. I have the LFS test server running on there. Okay, so there's my LFS test server. How do you install it? Well, the instructions are like here. You got to do go install. You install it, and then you need a run script. They give you like an example here of a run script. Here it is. So here, my run script started that up. But it installs in here. It installs in /go/bin. And here's my script. I need to install bash here on BSD. It came with TCSH, not bash, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And here's how my setup looks. Okay, maybe you want to use the same one. Okay, but that's all set. So now I just want to show you that everything's working. So here I'm on my Windows machine. Let's test it out. Here, I already tested. I already know it works, but let me just delete everything and start over. Git clone, git at 192.168.1.24. Git repos /YouTube demo.git. Gets the password for that. Okay. And now check this out. We're going to do git LFS install and git LFS track. And we're going to track bin files, say. Okay. And then we're going to do ddif equals dev u random, of equals random dot bin, and count it's like whatever, some big number. Okay. So there we have some binary data, and let's also do like a little text data. Okay, and then git config. We'll just put this in. You need to put it in here. And the URL is http 192.168.1.214 import 8080. That all comes from that run file I showed you just a second ago. You specify the IP address, the port, and the protocol. We use HTTP. You could also set up HTTPS, but that's just more work, so I didn't do it. And then that's it. And now it's going to work. Okay, now it's uploading the LFS objects. This is like separate. One thing is the LFS, and the other thing is the regular Git. So you see it asks for my password to do the regular Git push, but then it also needed a password. It also, now, then after that, then it did a LFS push after the fact. It should have asked me for my password for the LFS push, or maybe it was like cached or something. I don't know why it didn't ask for it. But anyway, let's go now here. Clone test. Let's make sure that everything was committed right. Okay. Then we go to we go into the clone test. Let me just clone it and make sure that everything worked right. Now git clone, git at 192.168.1.2 and 4. Git repos slash YouTube demo.git. Yeah. Okay. A little slow there. It was a little slow, but now we go in here and you see it worked. So everything worked. And if we look over here, I have everything. The server is putting all the output in a log file. We can check out that log file. And there you see all the stuff happening. You'll see, like, here's all the traffic in the log from, like, the server was doing all the... You can see all the stuff that the Git server was doing. Like, this happened at 1353. 1354. So that just happened a few seconds ago. That was just the push that we did. Rather, that was the clone. So anyway, I don't know if that helps you or not, but I just want to show you that the LFS test server, there it is working, and it's working on Dragonfly BSD. And setting this thing up will be similar on Linux. If anything, I'm just showing you that it's possible to set up an LFS server at home locally, and it works. So hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any advice for me, please let me know.